Well, that just kind of leads us into the news of the week, Trenton, and that is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. Holly Schneiderwin and the team at Eagle Mortgage do a great job of caring for clients. Doesn't matter whether you're going to go the conventional loan route or if you're going to do FHA, VA, they do all of that. And it's February. We're in the second half of February. In fact, these are some sweet words to come out of my mouth. We are in late winter right now. Late winter is the best part of winter, and that means that homes are going to start flying off the shelves if they aren't already. So go get your pre-approval letter from Eagle Mortgage, so when you go out into the home buying circus, you are armed with the right kind of weapon, a pre-approval letter from Eagle Mortgage. You can stop in person at their office, 114th in Davenport, or find them online at eaglemortgagecompany.com. Well, Trenton, you mentioned just a little bit earlier about the residential real estate market also being hot, and it is. And in fact, we have some information from NP Dodge Residential that I wanted to share with everyone to kind of just give them an idea about what that residential market is looking like these days. And so here's some information. Okay. So from the NP Dodge Residential Real Estate Company January report ending January 31st, there were 765 single-family houses listed in the Omaha area as of January 31st. Now, that's a 13% drop from a year earlier. So the market looks like it's going to continue to be tight because it was tight last year. The number of Omaha home sales closed in January was 771. That's down 8.6% from the previous year.
Probably from lack of inventory.
Precisely, because get a load of this. Now we're going to talk about sale prices. The median sale price for a newly constructed house in the Omaha metro area was $427,000. That is up 15.7%.
In 1 year.
In 1 year. And the median sale price for existing houses was $240,000, up over 14%.
Wowzer.
Yeah, those types of growth percentages you typically don't see in places like Omaha. You think more Sun Belt or something like that. So, yeah, definitely a sign of the times. These housing prices are going up. So
I'd imagine housing starts, and it can take a couple years to develop a farm into a residential community, at least 2 years. And I'd be interested to see the number of housing starts and available lots. Remember, we used to track buildable lots.
Yeah, we did back in the day. We should do that again.
Was around 2007, or we determined that there was like way more lots. It was supposed to be a 3 or 4 year supply, and it was like a 18-year supply or something like that.
Yeah, because that was right before the national housing crash, and Omaha had oversupplied at that point in time in lots like a lot of other cities. But now I tell you what, it's really interesting because if you drive certain parts of the metro, say North Elkhorn, west of Bennington, south of Bennington, that whole area up there, kind of far northwest Omaha, incredible numbers of farms that are being converted into neighborhoods and new neighborhood construction. You see a lot of it in the Gretna area. You see a lot of it in the Papillion area. It will be interesting because right now we have not been able to build our way out of our housing shortage because the building, even at the accelerated pace, can't keep up. But one wonders, will we ever build too much again?
And we have a couple national home builders that moved into our market as well, so it'll be interesting to see how they have an effect because we have very active home builders, especially Celebrity Homes is very prolific.
Absolutely. Well, for this next story, let's look downtown. Hotel Indigo has opened at 18th and Dodge Street. It's the first Hotel Indigo in Nebraska or Iowa. Now, this one is a 90-room boutique hotel in the old Logan building, the historic Logan building. Now, there eventually will be a restaurant and a speakeasy bar, but I'm told those will be about 6 months before they're opened. But the hotel part is open. Hotel Indigo is a chain of 120 boutique hotels, multiple countries around the world. Nice. I have not popped my head in the downtown one yet, but when you drive by on Dodge, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it'll be pretty good, too. And I'll give a little teaser. They haven't been announced yet, but there'll be 2 new restaurant concepts going into the old space known as the Trio Building at 15th and Farnham, where Jazz was. There'll be 18 apartments above it. Local developers working on that. And then the restaurateur Alex Harrington, friend and client, is going to put 2 new concepts. Not a chain yet.
So they're just created from the ground up, new restaurant
Created from the ground
concepts.
up, and we'll see what great things he puts together. He's smashing it with Pickleman's. They've got almost 8 open. The next one will be at 168th and Harrison Street, the old Jimmy John space. We'll have a drive-through, and he's working on it now.
Going back to that Trio Building at 15th and Farnham, are these going to be sit-down restaurants or quick serve, or do we know?
One will be a sit-down restaurant, healthy concept. The other one, more of a unique coffee shop.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about it.
We'll keep her. Now, let's do 20 questions.
Yeah.
I'll ask the question.
What does it rhyme with?
Yeah, what's the first letter? No, I won't do that to you just yet. Give you a little bit of time. All right, next up on the docket, according to WWT, groundbreaking for the casino at Horseman's Park, the one that, quote, wouldn't be financially feasible without TIF financing, by the way, could be late this spring. From groundbreaking to opening, it would be 2 years until the entire facility is complete and fully open. But fear not, if you want to pull handles before then, 10 months after groundbreaking, there would be a transitional facility.
Interesting.
So I don't know if that's a double wide or maybe it's like South Dakota where they'll put slot machines in a Quonset hut or something like that.
Interesting.
We shall see. But that's coming along. And I know we've had a handful of Grow Omaha followers lately who've inquired about that. Say, hey, I thought this was going to get built. Well, apparently, according to the WWT article, because this new casino is being announced when the whole casino thing or legalized gambling in Nebraska is new, there's been all of this bureaucratic setup and administrative work that's had to go on. Rules had to be written.
How does the state coffers get their piece?
Exactly. Hey, there's a developer out of Denver by the name of Kentro Group that is interested in rehabbing the old Schooler headquarters downtown.
Thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So that building's a great building. Now Schooler moved to a newer building that they're leasing in Bank of the West Business Park. The previous headquarters is right at 20th and Dodge. But that Schooler building, beautiful on the outside. There's a great ballroom inside that a lot of people over the years will rent.
And got married there.
Yeah, weddings
My
are
brother
there.
got married there.
Oh, did he? Yeah, wedding receptions and all that. So
It has a gym in it.
that's true. It does. Yeah, it's 90,000 square foot building. It's about 100 years old. And this company, this real estate development firm out of Denver, wants to keep it office, but perhaps multi-tenant, small office spaces. $8.3 million project.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be a nice addition. So we have a new warehouse, Trenton. Here's an attempt to kind of take a little chunk out of that industrial real estate shortage. John Meyer in our office is doing the leasing for this, but it is a new warehouse on 3.2 acres at 117th and Centennial Road, completed later this year, 45,000 square feet, 36-foot ceilings.
Those are tall ceilings.
Yeah, because 32 is generally considered pretty darn good.
Yeah, for modern.
So if you go up to 36, you're pretty impressive. But then there's that Amazon warehouse that has it's like 79 feet tall. But I do believe there are 3 levels in there. So don't get too excited, folks. Now, Nebraska Examiner had an interesting story by Cindy Gonzalez recently. It says the state of Nebraska might pitch in $20 million toward a proposed $80 million innovation and research hub that is designed to strengthen national defense, and it would create a lot of 6-figure salaries. Really cool thing that would work hand in hand with local universities and with Stratcom. Seems like it's picking up some steam, some momentum. Like the city of Bellevue is in for $4 million and some private funding. So keep an eye on that. Those are the types of things that attract the types of employees you want to attract to your
keep
city.
them here, hopefully.
And help Stratcom, which would probably be a pretty good thing too. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.